Welcome to the Diary of Wimpy Cup Series, Season 1, Race 1. We are at the Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 250. Many drivers lined up in this field today. And let's check out your starting lineup. So let's not get this any bad. On the pole is Jimmie Johnson and Austin Dillon. And with one just last look, on the pole, as I said, Jimmie Johnson and Austin Dillon. AJ Allmendinger and Kyle Larson round up row 2. Row 3, Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. Row 4 is Jay McMurray and Ryan Reed, the rookie. Row 4 is Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch. Row 5, Paul Menard and Jade and Cologne. I don't think that's right. Stewart and Buescher. O'Sullivan and Kenseth. Elliott, Keselowski, Newman, Stenhouse, the other half, Patrick, McDowell, Almirola, Logano, and these all guys were involved in a qualifying wreck, and Biffle and Bain starting in the dead last row. The qualifying wreck is what we wanted to see. Just look at this. Everybody just kind of piled in. That 21 was in the outside wall. Boyer into the wall. Edwards and Bain just blindsided by the entire crash. But we're ready to go racing. Green flag at Daytona. Jimmie Johnson takes the lead. Kyle Larson is to the outside, but Truex is loose. They didn't even make it to turn 1 of the Zardia big crash. Busch and Reed slide into the impact. Hamlin's also involved. The yellow flag is immediately out here on just the first lap of the Daytona 250. I guess these guys aren't really used to racing at Daytona, especially Ryan Reed. Well, he won the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series race, but as you can see, a lot of drivers are just involved here. See what happened. There's Austin coming by. There they come. We're back. Here they come. There we go. Oh, 4-1. That ain't gonna work. Logano into the wall. I think his tire's down. Unfortunately, that was in the turn 1 position. But we'll be back in the Daytona 250 soon. Welcome back to Daytona. Red flag is out from a horrific accident with Joey Logano, as you see there. Logano's car, a piece of machinery, is totaled. As you see, Logano, his tire did go flat, and then he got hit by Dillon, hit by Buescher, and then right into the fence he went. McMurray also blew an engine, which didn't help the other drivers. And Johnson, Jr., Cologne, his first time racing here, not good. McMurray, he blew an engine. Kenseth, Newman, Dillon, Menard. And then there's Logano's messed up piece of machinery, totaled for that day. This is not very good for Logano. He climbed out of this thing all right, but these are all the drivers who got involved in a wreck. It was a 10-car big one. The cars are now finally traveling back on the racetrack. These are all the guys that missed it. Chris Buescher was scored in that position when the caution fell. That's why he's so high up. He's going to be in the back of the field sooner or later. But we're going back green. There they come. Larson takes the lead. Bain hits him. Austin Dillon comes low. On board with Larson to the line. Can he make a move? Dillon's in on the outside wall. But Larson gets loose also when Austin Dillon wins the Daytona 250. Austin Dillon with the hard charging. Congratulations to Parker Hobby and Austin Dillon in the 3 to get the first win of the season. In the first race of the season. How about that? That's a good job for all those guys. How about Danica Patrick? I mean, and Trevor Bayne and Carl Edwards, they just whale of a run. Those guys started in the back of the field, and when the big one struck, they were literally inches from the action, because when McMurray blew an engine, they know it was do or die for them. 15 drivers actually finished the race, and the other drivers are right here. That 10 in the big one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the wreck. That means 15 drivers finished, 15 wrecked. Congratulations to Austin Dillon. Maybe he can go 2 in a row. Next week at Whip City Speedway. I'm Jacob from 4 for 4 Minutes, signing out.